This is Villa Veronica, made in 1917, and it looks like literally a gothic house. You will see normally the entries like this, the staircase and then the laterite rocks used for making the house. And then till now, for my power bank, they have done nothing. She's saying give me time till evening, then I'll let you know. I'm like, okay, fine. Sri Triple, the bumblebee with the yellow I like the most. There's a random Scrambler 400, and this is the dream bike. This area gives you the European vibe. Normally even in Goa or in south of India, you will see this kind of portion. The real cruise on the sea of Goa. Sand's body that is inside, that body was found on an island in China. Then that body was brought back over here, and after every 10 years they show that body to the people. The other tower isn't there. You see the two, but the tower is gone. That tower was gone because of thunderstruck. Yeah, come with a little bit of historical knowledge, come with a little bit of reading. Don't just come like that, you will not enjoy it. I really love being in this part of India. People are great over here. They're not at all aggressive. They just mean by earning. If you want to go from this Chandigarh airport to sector 43, you will get the shuttle. I paid. My Goa journey starts again. I am wearing my black suit and I am wearing my raincoat and I am loving it. I am back in my favorite Navratna restaurant in Goa. So I am going to enjoy my food. And I hope he brings me the best shot. My same tea with that decorated tissue paper has come, and it really tastes so good with the view. Yeah. Some random people entering, some foodie entering in the video, some chai entering in the video. One more foodie in my plate, and my sabji in the foodie bhaji in the plate. Oh, I have tied my hair so that I don't spoil anything. Chalo. Let's start the food. I fell in love with something. This is a house, typical Goan house. This is Villa Veronica, made in 1917, and it looks like literally a gothic house. See the door, it's open. रात को अंदर कोई जाए ना तो मर जाए वो डर के. Scary haunted house. Me literally standing in front of this house. I love this one. I want this place. Please get me this place. I want to live in this haunted house. In Goa, in Karnataka, in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, and even Telangana, people grow a lot of jackfruit. Now, not one is not visible, but there is one behind me, right behind me. There's a big jackfruit on that one. Not just one, but many. People grow jackfruit over here, and then cashew nuts, major supply. Oh, that's visible. See how many jackfruits are there till top, and then cashew nuts. Literally, like they extract that wine known as fenny, the local Goan, drink, the hard drink basically. You will see normally the entries like this, the staircase and then the laterite rocks used for making the house, and then this particular kind of entry. See, there are also the pillars. This is very normal over here, and the laterite. Every house is just full of this greenery and all that stuff which is overgrown. Basically the moss and the moss plants. The house is already gone from this particular portion, but the entry is still left. Most of the houses are like this. I had purchased a power bank from Delhi airport, and that was a very stupid power bank. So I gave them this Chroma Fellow to repair that thing. I want to see if they have repaired or they are just going to replace it. They took so many days, no call, nothing. G. Now I want to go over there and check myself if they've repaired or not. Okay, I'm going. Till now, for my power bank, they have done nothing. She's saying give me time till evening, then I'll let you know. I'm like, okay, fine. Filal, I'm going to have fun. just the service station of Triumph, and I really like the X-Pulse standing over there, highly modified. I'm standing at the Triumph in Goa, not Goa. So this is the Street Triple, the Bumblebee with the yellow I like the most. There's a random Scrambler 400, and this is the dream bike, the Tiger. She looks much more amazing. We just turned it on and we just enjoyed it. This is a good one. I hope I get it. I want to get a lot of bikes. This is one of them. Always a dream bike. I just want to grow a little bit more in terms of biking, and I really want to have this bike in my garage. I am really dying to have this one in my home. One BMW, one Ducati, one Tiger at home. I am happy. Nothing more I really want to have. Amazing. I am originally in Latino quarters of I'll start again. I am originally in Latino quarters, established by the Portuguese people. First came over here in India, which from where they actually started running their business, and now, not now, that time, then they started running their own everything basically. Then 1541 they established these quarters. You can still have the original vibe of these of those times. People living over here in Goa basically have two passports, one from Portugal, another one from India. But around 1960s they stopped giving these people two passports. Now the people who were born around 1960s, they have two passports, others don't. Hi, we can feel the vibe. This area gives you the European vibe. I forgot the name of the area that we have just like this in India. Oh yeah, Pondicherry, the White Town particularly. That was owned by French. This was owned by Portuguese. The houses over here are really very expensive, and they are still original. Some of the houses will be having something different, unique. I'll show you that later on, but not now. Oh, I see a cathedral, basically with the bell, and some eateries are over here, some jackfruit trees. This is no parking zone, I don't know what, but looks beautiful. Normally even in Goa or in south of India, you will see this kind of portion where they let the visitors sit, and they use it for talking or chit-chatting, whatever. And I'm looking for some specific. Basically the church I have already shown you, and then, oh yes, I was looking for that thing. You see that cock over there? That is the thing that shows that this is basically Portuguese. That is their national kind of symbol, like we have peacock. And there are some more houses with the same thing. I'll look for many more and try to show you. In the Portuguese Latino quarters, there is one bakery, come cafe, come restaurant, so you can come over here and sit and eat. This is my food for today. It's really very beautiful, and I hope it is really very delicious as well. The outside of this bakery or restaurant is really very amazing. Inner is fine, but outer is much more beautiful. Oh, I am done with my Latino quarters tour by Portuguese and all that stuff. I enjoyed, I took photographs. So now I'm planning to go to Bom Jesus Basilica if possible. Take some trip and then take another photographs and reels. I'm done. I'm very happy actually. You should be happy too. Cruise चल रहा है, सच्ची मुच्ची का cruise, नकली वाला cruise नहीं. The real cruise on the sea of Goa. Basically this is almost I think backwaters. This is not the sea, this is the backwaters. So Arabian backwaters, and here I see a heap of clam basically, and I really need to go because there is huge sun. I can't tolerate this one. This is amazing. It should rain, it should rain. I am really loving it. I'm really enjoying this tour, and I really wish all of you could also travel. May God bless you with a lot of traveling, a good, peaceful, blissful life. If you are watching me, subscribe me. You don't want to subscribe? It's okay, fine. So these are Goa's two popular churches. This is Bom Jesus Basilica. There is a body of a saint inside. The name of the saint is Francis Xavier. And this is also one of the churches. And this is dedicated to one of the lady. Her story is portrayed inside on an altar, golden altar. So we are going to see first of all this church. So there we see on the top IHS, which reflects in Greek the name of Jesus Christ. 1594 they started making this church. 1605 they finally built it. And inside, when we enter on the right side, on an altar high up in a wooden box, there is the body of a Saint Xavier. And this is all made in laterite. So that I would tell you only. And they keep on continuously repairing this church time to time. I'll visit that church little later. First of all, let's go inside. Here is me behind all that information, showing you, telling you a little bit I know. So I'm going inside. I know a lot about the story of the saint's body that is inside. That body was found on an island in China. Then that body was brought back over here, and after every 10 years they show that body to the people for public display. They do a ceremony, and that goes on for a little bit longer, like 10 days or something like that. But they take around 10 years, they keep it inside, and then after 10 years they take it outside, and then they show it to public, and with ceremonies and all that stuff they put it back again. So I'm going inside the church first of all. When I used to come with my French people, these people there used to be religious police, and they never used to allow us enter inside wearing shorts. So they never used to allow us enter. They never used to allow us enter inside with the the shorts which I tried to show you. So now I'm going to show you something else. They never used to do. Now the religious police is not there, so the things are going on creepy, which I do not like, which I like also. I am skeptical. Bom Jesus is old, yeah, sacred place. Please maintain silence. Attention, please. You cannot wear this. Now people are wearing this and they are freely allowed to enter inside. You cannot use the phone inside. Outside you can use. No luggage, no caps and all that stuff. No pets, alcohol. Okay, no smoking, no littering, no photography, no eating, no guides. We used to have a team of around 12 to 13 tour guides with us. They were all allowed inside. And if they wouldn't come, they wouldn't tell other people what is the story of this thing, then how would this thing survive? So things have changed. So this is laterite basically. This is having a lot of red iron, and they use this basically to make the base. So that you see, that is the platform of this whole church, and that whole platform is of laterite. And around 1578 basically they ordered to make this church. So one of the towers of this building also fell off due to the, what do we call that, thunderstorm. So lightning struck off the tower like this and it fell off. This is one of the Asia's largest, not Asia, but basically in Goa they say Asia. The tour guides basically they say, this is one of the largest church in Asia. This is not. So you can read this and enjoy a little bit of history if you are a fan of history. I'm getting inside. The place that you're seeing behind me, I briefly saw that from left to right. You see one tower is there, the other tower isn't there. You see the two, but the tower is gone. That tower was gone because of thunder striking. There was a huge storm, huge thunder, so that tower went off. Now within this church, first of all there are 8 altars, and right under the altars you will see some tombstones, very big, 5 feet to 7 feet you will see. There are extreme high level Portuguese people that are buried inside. Now they have created a cemetery. Nobody is allowed to go inside, get buried inside. So even in England we have Westminster Church, and there are some other churches where people are buried. The very elite period. people, royals specifically. So there are also some royal people. How can we identify that they are the royal people? Their court stamp is already mentioned over there. So when you are coming over here, please, or when you are going anywhere, especially historical, this is UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is under Archaeological Survey, Ministry of India. Read something, come with a little of knowledge. Don't just come hop in for photographs and all that stuff. Yeah, they are also necessary. I am also doing the photo sessions and video sessions, but come with a little bit of history. You will really love it. There is one tomb inside that you can get down the stairs and see. Now they have put glass and lighting, so you can see two people lying in the tombs in their resting places. Come with the a little bit of reading that is necessary. So I will not criticize people how they are coming, how they are seeing, but yeah, come with a little bit of historical knowledge, come with a little bit of reading. Don't just come like that, you will not enjoy it. So I basically went to the museum, where they are exhibiting a lot of knowledge, things, items, texts, photographs related to their saints, their popes, and the popes who visited India, and how Christianity came to India, who was Saint Francis Xavier, and what is this church dedicated to. Basically, must visit. 20 rupees ticket. If you love history, if you love knowledge, if you really like to gain something, then visit with some knowledge. Yeah, I'm confused about one thing. Is it Sagar Ratna, Udupi Ratna Sagar, or whatever? Please confirm the thing. I'm not that much of a non-vegetarian person, but since I am in Goa, so I'm going to go for typical Goan thali. That's a fish thali. The rice, it's not the rice that we eat in Punjab. I'm not that person who tries, who always keeps on looking for Punjabi food. Jithe jao Punjabi khana chahiye. So I'm not that person, so I'm looking for typical Goan thali in a decent restaurant, at decent price. So I'm trying the food over here, and I am really very sure that this is going to be amazing. And also I'm closing the vlog for today. Maybe it's getting closed, or maybe I find something else and I show you. So happy vibes for everyone. I hope you all are doing really very good. You are in excellent form and shape, and I am not shaping myself by going to gym. Instead I am eating this puri bhaji and all that stuff, and it is really very amazing. बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है. This is really fun. Eating food, especially over there. Right? Yesterday night I ate machi, and that was chumma. So I'm going to have my food over here, and then फिर देखते हैं क्या करना. आगे कुछ कह नहीं सकते. I was here from such a long time that I didn't get to know that now this is the time to go home, go to Punjab. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. Initially I'll have to go home, but I'm planning to go somewhere again. I don't know where, no idea, but I'm really loving it. I'm loving it. I don't want to go home. I am actually too lazy, so I'm going to get myself a head wash. That's it. I think he made me look gorgeous. He just did washed my hair, and what was the name? Dudes and Divas. Oh, Dudes and Divas. Okay, funny name. Though he made me look nice, and I feel I am comfortable with my hair. There was a lot of humidity actually in my hair. I'm done, and I'm done with Goa, but I'm not done with Goa. I'm not done with South. I'm not done. I'll travel more. Subscribe my channel. I will also take one of you or two of you or three of you on a trip someday when I am little bit grown up. So keep on watching. Unwillingly I have to leave today, and I'll come back again. I really love being in this part of India. People are great over here. They're not at all aggressive. They just mean by earning, learning, living their life. That's all. They make very good houses, they make a very good living, that's all. And last part which I really want to say is, whenever you come here, do come here with some learning and enjoy living over here. बारिश का मौसम में इधर आना is really very good. It's not humid, it's not hot, and buy yourself a simple raincoat. 100 रुपये का आता है, वो खरीदो, रेन हैट खरीदो, घूमो मस्त. Buy yourself some shorts, चप्पल डालो, घूमो, मज़ा आता है. I really enjoyed. There was no sun, there was no heat, there was no humidity. मज़ा आया. Yeah, a lot of destinations have been left pending. I had to travel, I couldn't. Anyhow, it's okay, fine. Is this a joke or this thing gives some air, or this is just a decoration piece? Goa airport with ladies wearing awesome clothes and me traveling to somewhere again. I don't know, I would be coming over here again. I really want to see some goras and goris, drink some chilled beer with kukkad. Whenever you get out of sector the Chandigarh airport, you get the shuttle service. So from here to, if you want to go from this Chandigarh airport to sector 43, you will get the shuttle. I paid 100 rupees for that, and even from here you will also have the shuttle till sector 17. And if in case you don't want to go for the shuttle service, there are private cabs and the cab with their offices and all that stuff. Random vehicles you will get. Random vehicle, I mean the cabs and taxis, so you will get them as well. Anyways, I'm leaving from here in my shuttle. One and only luxury vehicle I've got. Worth 55 lakhs. Government vehicle for me. So I'm taking this and I'm going to party. So behind me is the bus that I took. The bus is going for sector 17. We'll be having multiple stops in between, and I'm going to go fetch my car which I parked in sector 43, and from here I'm going to go somewhere to my home. That's all for the moment, and things will go on. That's all I will say. It was a good one, and I hope everybody is blessed with many good ones. So this is my Lado standing. She's all dirty. And this is the parking where you can park your car. Yet I have to get clearance that what are the charges, because my car was standing here for many days. ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਲੈ ਲੈਣੇ ਆ ਪਰ ਡੇ ਚਾਰजेस ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ. ਮੈਂ I just took the parchi, I just took the receipt for my car and I left. I didn't ask what's the price. But I really feel it really very nice. If you do not live in Chandigarh, you want to park your car, you can park in sector 43's parking. That's a grand place actually. So you can park your car under some random good tree, and when you get back from here, I took the auto to the airport, or no, to the station, and then from airport I took a shuttle bus which was costing me 100 rupees. I came back over here and now I'm taking my car, gonna go home. So this was kind of like easy peasy for me. So you could come over here and you could park your cars over here. My car is safe and sound, nothing, no damage, it's fine. God bless me, God bless you all. And for the moment I'm quitting my blog over here, and vlogging will continue. If in case you have anything, just write me into my Instagram, SARKOUR, or if you're watching the YouTube, then comment down please.